Alright, we're doing YIIK Hunger Games inspired by Snake Mortal Kombat Hunger Games. Go check out that video. Hit me up with subscribe before we begin. Here's our cast of characters. In Team 1, we have the Alex and Michael. 2, we have Vela and Rory. 3, Claudio and Chandra. And that's just the order that you find all of them. These are the theme teams. We got Essentia and Sammy, the self team, the solo team. We got Panda and Mark. We have Wilhelm and Candy, Objects of Desire. We have Yuzu and the Gothic Entity, bosses. Avril Eggleston and the Golden Alpaca, Antonio and Wilfred, for obvious reasons, Proto-Alec. Nameless Child and Jocasta for the IV team. Police officer and the secret team. The 12th District team, the secret team. Much thanks to the YIIK wiki, the Onism 1999 wiki, for these images that I have, because otherwise this would have taken a lot more than 15 minutes to set up. Alright, let's begin. Who will win? Who will die? As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Michael runs away from the cornucopia. Sammy spears Lemonade in the abdomen, so the golden alpaca's dead. Sammy killed the golden alpaca immediately. Alex runs away from the cornucopia, Rory runs away from the cornucopia, that makes sense. Soul Survivor runs away from the cornucopia. Yuzu snatches a pair of sais. Interesting. Candy runs away from the cornucopia. I don't know how she would do that, she's a leg. Mark runs away from the cornucopia. Nameless Child runs away from the cornucopia. Jocasta runs away. Proto-Alex grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Claudio runs away. Chandra runs away. Essentia runs away. Mom runs away. The cop runs away. Wilhelm runs away. Proto-Ultima Alex scares Panda away from the cornucopia. I guess I would be scared. Look at how tall his sword is. Dad snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Okay. Dick runs away from the cornucopia. Vela grabs a backpack and retreats. And the Gothic Entity grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. So I guess the alpaca died immediately. So that's our first casualty. Immediately, the golden alpaca was killed by Sammy. Nameless tends to Vela's wounds. Well, that's nice. Proto-Alex hunts for the other tributes. Mark practices his archery. Wilhelm tends to Yuzu's wounds. I don't know why he would do that. Dad questions his sanity. I would at this point already. Jocasta, Chandra, Proto-Ultima Alex, and Michael hunt for the other tributes. That is the weirdest group. But I'm happy for them. I'm sure that they'll make it. Alex constructs a shack. I don't think he can do that, logically. Panda injures himself. Poor guy. Sammy camouflages herself in the bushes. Avril searches for a water source. Candy runs away from Matthew. That's fair. I don't know how she's running still. Essentia convinces Chad not to kill her, only to kill him instead. Oh no! Chad's been killed already by the Essentia! God damn it! She's so evil! God damn it to hell! She killed someone on the secret team within the first day! Claudio makes a wooden spear. The Soul Survivor collects fruit from a tree. I'm not sure why it would do that. The cop makes a slingshot. I guess they took his gun away. And Rory discovers a cave. So, already, our beginning tributes are the Golden Alpaca, the Lemonade Alpaca, Lemonade, and Chad, Dick. Killed immediately. Alright, let's continue. Mark receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Mark, fan favorite, being helped out. Essentia, Panda, and Wilhelm sleep in shifts. That's an interesting group. I could see them teaming up. Wilfred tries to treat his infection. Claudio and Vela hold hands. Do you ship that? Do you ship it? Do you? Nameless child sees a fire, but stays hidden. Proto-Ultima Alex is awoken by nightmares. I think his whole existence is nightmares. Jocasta is awoken by nightmares. Yuzu cooks his food before putting his fire out. Alex, Michael, Candy, the sole survivor, and Rory sleep in shifts. I'm happy for them that they've managed to team up together. Rory brought his mom to the team, and there's just a sole survivor hanging out with them. Chandra and the Gothic entity talk about the tributes still alive. They have a conversation, they just talk to each other. Mom passes out from exhaustion. Sammy questions her sanity. That seems pretty fair. And Dad and the cop run into each other and decide to truce for the night. That's the power couple, that's the power group right there. They'll make it together. Ascension makes a slingshot. Vela defeats the nameless child in a fight, but spares her life. Wasn't she just patching up her wounds yesterday? Paper Shivers attacks Jocasta, but she manages to escape. Candy sets an explosive off, killing Wilfred, Rory, Proto-Ultima Alex, and the Gothic entity. What the fuck? This leg tossed a fucking explosive, some C4, and it killed all four of them. It killed Wilfred, it killed Rory. Oh my god, she killed her own son. She killed her own son, Rory. How could she do that? She killed two bosses. Yuzu questions his sanity, like I would after witnessing that. I definitely would question my sanity. SNESman99 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Well, good for him. Mark is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Mark hasn't been in any danger this whole time. He's just stayed away from all of this. Chandra scares Michael off. Dad receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh. Panda and Cop split up to search for resources. That's a great team. That's a great tag team. Wrestling tag team. Oh, I gotta play a wrestling game and make YIIK characters. Soul Survivor sprains his ankle while running away from Sammy. He's running away from her. She got kidnapped by the Soul Survivors, and then they were like, no, please, take her back. And Avril chases Wilhelm. I don't know why. 4 cannon shots heard in the distance. Wilfred, Rory, Proto-Ultima Alex, and Matthew are dead. Never to return. Do you hear that fingling feeling? I'm cutting that out. Alright, on to the next day. Sammy tries to treat her infection. Panda lets Mark into his shelter. Oh, that's nice of him. Yuzu is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Well, he's dressed for military combat, so I guess that's fair. He's ready. Michael climbs a tree to rest. Vela and Nameless Child sleep in shifts. What's this thing with Vela and Nameless? They have this on and off, like, friendship. Chandra receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Wilhelm and Ascension run into each other and decide to truce for the night. That makes sense, they're robots. I didn't put them on a team automatically, but somehow the bot just knows that they're both robots and they should team up. The Soul Survivor receives a hatchet. Everyone has a fucking hatchet right now. Oh no, Claudio kills Candy while she's sleeping. That's for Rory. Now Candy's gone. Alex tends to his wounds. I don't know who wounded him. Avril receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Antonio catches Jocasta off guard and kills her. Oh no! Why would Dad kill Jocasta? I can't imagine why he would. And the cop sets up camp for the night. Alright. Day 3. Sammy searches for firewood. Nameless scares Yuzu off. Dad discovers a cave. Wilhelm goes hunting. Panda fishes. That makes sense, he's a panda. Mom camouflages herself in the bushes. The sole survivor tries to sleep through the whole day. The cop practices his archery. I guess he still can't find a gun, poor guy. Chandra, Michael, and Mark hunt for other tributes. I love these three teaming up and deciding to kill people. Essentia overhears Vela and Claudio talking in the distance. Oh no. Essentia, you better keep your distance. Alex searches for firewood. Alex has been pretty safe this whole time. He's just been wandering about doing other things. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Candy and Jocasta are dead. Those are the stats so far. Mostly, everyone seems to be still alive. The secret team is completely dead. They got killed off immediately. So much for whatever stock I put into their power level, huh? Leave a comment right now who you think's gonna die within the 3rd day. Night 3. Michael, Nameless, and Uzu sleep in shifts. Well, good for them. Vela, Panda, and Alex successfully ambush Claudio, Sammy, and the sole survivor, who kill them instead. Holy shit. Alex, Panda, and Vela were set to kill Claudio and Sammy and the sole survivor. Alex was like, I need you, Vela, you're the only one that can banish the sole survivor, but he pussed out. He couldn't kill Sammy because he loves her too much. So he got slaughtered. All 3 of them got slaughtered. Antonio, Mark, and Chandra cheerfully sing songs together. They would. Those 3 would. That's in character. Wilhelm receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. He doesn't need food, he's a robot. Essentia tries to sing herself to sleep. I'm so alive. Avril receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and the cop cooks his food before putting his fire out. Jesus. Day 4. Chandra collects fruit from a tree. Wilhelm receives clean water, even though he's a robot still. The cop camouflages himself in the bushes. The Essentia, Uzu, and Sammy hunt for other tributes. These three would. Pure evil. Would go hunting and kill everyone. Nameless Child picks flowers. That's also in character. She would do that. I think, from what I've seen. Michael explores the arena. Dad makes a wooden spear. He's out for blood. Mom chases the sole survivor. The only thing scarier than a nightmarish 4th-dimensional being is Mother. Mark searches for firewood, and Claudio just falls into a pit and dies. Poor guy. Oh, he just managed to kill Alex, and then he dies himself by just falling into a pit. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Vela, Panda, Alex, and Claudio. Alex YIIK is dead. He was killed in a reverse double kill motion. This is driving me fucking nuts. I'm losing my brain with every instance of this. Still a lot of people left though. Only over half of the people seem to be dead. We have Michael, Chandra, Essentia, Sammy, Mark, Wilhelm, Yuzu, Avril, Antonio, Nameless, the police officer, and the sole survivor still live. Who has the most kills so far? Sammy. Sammy has the most kills. She's the most evil of anyone. She was behind all this. She lured everyone to their doom. Chandra, Dad, and Nameless sleep in shifts. Why would they team up with Alex's dad? Okay. Michael tries to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Avril tends to Mark's wounds. Whoa, what's blooming there? Do you ship it? Leave it in the comments. Do you ship it? Cop sees a fire, but stays hidden. The sole survivor receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Wilhelm does too. I don't think either of them would need those, but okay. Sammy starts a fire, probably planning to burn people. Yuzu thinks about winning. That's good. And Essentia screams for help. Alex is dead. She doesn't know what to do anymore. Both Alex and Wilfred are dead. She's like, Sammy stalks Yuzu. Oh no. She's found her next culprit. That's not the right word. Wilhelm discovers a cave. The cop overhears Antonio and Essentia talking in the distance. Your son is dead. The soul survivor chases Michael. Oh no. Watch out, Michael. Nameless sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. That's probably a good idea. Mom, Chandra, and Mark hunt for the other tributes. So we're just having random murder parties being spawned at this point. Nobody died. Nobody died that day. Wow, amazing. Worldwide Day of Peace in YIIK. The cop and Yuzu run into each other and decide to truce for the night. That's a pretty good thematic team. I should have put them together. Michael receives clean water, like the river that ran through Frankton. Mom receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Avril has an explosive? Oh no, she's gonna get revenge for her son's death. She's gotta kill Sammy. Chandra forces the soul survivor to kill Essentia or the nameless child. He decides to kill the nameless child. Oh no! Team IV is dead! I didn't think it would go like this. Chandra's evil! Chandra somehow has power over the soul survivors to make that murder. And it spared Essentia, of course, because they're both on the same team. Wilhelm, Sammy, and Dad discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I'm sure that all three of them have a lot of plans for what's about to come. Mark climbs a tree to rest. Mark just wants to get away from all this and stay away, but he can't forever. Alright, Superb Pudding camouflages herself in the bushes. Yuzu is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Avril makes a slingshot. The soul survivor gets the high ground. Chandra is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Wilhelm explores the arena. Mark sprains his ankle trying to run away from the cop. Oh, I found his coke. The Essentia stalks Dad. Oh no, you will make me another Alex. And Michael attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. That is the lamest death so far. He just tried to climb a tree and fell. Rip Michael. Alright. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Holy shit. Sammy survives, of course. She used her evil magic. The cop tripped over the soul survivor into the lava, and he grabbed him and pulled him down with him. That's badass. Good for the YIIK cop. Managed to take the soul survivor with him to hell. Essentia survives. Mark survives. Chandra trips over Antonio into the lava, and she grabs him and pulls him in too. Okay, so Chandra and Dad are dead. Pulled into the lava. As Avril trips over Yuzu into the lava, she grabs him and pulls him down with her. So now Yuzu and Avril are dead. Yeah, Alex's parents are dead now with him. And Wilhelm is buried in ash. I'm not sure if that leaves him dead. 9 cannon shots heard in the distance. Nameless child, dead. Michael, dead. Cop, dead. Soul survivor, dead. Chandra, dead. Dad, Mom, Yuzu, and Wilhelm. I guess the ash covered his circuits and killed him. All of them are dead. All murdered by the volcano. The apocalypse, the meteor. Here's the status. Here's who's left. It comes down to the final 3. The Essentia 2000, Sammy, and Mark. Mark hasn't killed anyone. He's gone for the pacifist run. Sammy's killed 4 people. She's beyond redemption. and the Essentia has killed one person to ensure her survival. Proceed. Essentia stabs Mark while his back is turned, and Sammy bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Play the Final Fantasy Victory Fanfare. Essentia just stabs Mark in the back. He was just minding his own business. Poor Mark couldn't end up killing anyone to his own demerit. I didn't know anyone managed to wound Sammy, but it happened eventually. The winner is the Essentia 2000! The GOAT! E2K! Y2K! The Green! Big Green! Uncle Mutong! Put Juan Cena right here on screen. But anyways, that is the YIIK Hunger Games. Who has managed to win? Here's our final placements. In 24th place is the Golden Alpaca, who Sammy killed immediately. Then Chad right behind. Then Wilfred, Rory, Proto-Ultima Alex, Gothic Entity, Candy, who sent off that fucking plastic explosive that I wasn't expecting to see coming. Jocasta came in 17th, Vela in 16th, Panda in 15th, Alex in 14th. The main character, he's only in 14th place. His killer, Claudio, has 4 kills and is 13th place. I gotta say that about kills so far. Candy has 4 kills and she's in 18th place. Claudio has 4 kills. Nameless has no kills, but survived long enough to be in 12th. Michael in 11th. Police Officer. 4 kills for the Soul Survivor. The Soul Survivor dragged 4 people to hell. Chandra apparently killed no one. I guess dragging someone into lava with you doesn't count as a kill. Or, unless Antonio did that. I guess that's his 1 kill. Avril in 6th place, who didn't kill anyone. Yuzu, Wilhelm, Mark in 3rd place, who survived. The pacifist who made it the longest. And Sammy in 2nd place, the devil Sammy, who tried to kill everyone. Tied for first place in kills with Claudio and Gandhi, so you know the true heavy gunners. And Essentia, who managed to lie, cheat, and steal her way to the top, who managed to win every time. That's how you know technology will always be in the lead. If you want to see some more silly Hunger Games videos like this, let me know in the comments. Hope you like this, and subscribe. Hope you have a great day.